Oaxaca, finally after 12 hours. So happy to get off that bus. I can already say by now that this is the most beautiful city in Mexico I've seen so far. So colorful. And a lot of street art. Oh, and I got bitten by God knows what. This is not a mosquito bite, I think. I might have bed bugs, which sucks. I thought I had lost them in Palenque, but maybe they got in my clothes. The ones I didn't boil after all. Shit.
On that night, we decided to have a little chill night in.
Nice.
Trying to get a little hockey action going so we can enjoy our pizza like real Canadians.
Are you trying to turn me into a Canadian?
Yes, absolutely. You're pretty much halfway there.
I'm finished though.
The next night, we went to try some mezcal, a drink made of agave plant which the state of Oaxaca is famous for.
That's really good. That's not bad.
Now that's a lie.
My face right now, I don't think I'm gonna finish this. It's too much. I don't like sipping on it.
Alright, let's take a sip and both
Watch
look at the
me
camera
drink.
and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't make that face, it's very disrespectful.
On the third day of being in Oaxaca, we decided to have a day off from each other.
Hola, good morning from Oaxaca City. Alright, as you can see, I'm by myself. We thought that it would probably be for the best to have a day off of each other because we've been hanging out together 24/7 for the past 18 or 19 days. I can't even remember. So I think this would do good for us. And tonight we're catching this night bus and I'm so stoked. Puerto Escondido has been the destination I want to go to. Puerto Escondido is the place where I want to do a workaway, surf, chill out and just live for a couple months. So I'm really stoked for that. But yeah, we're gonna go there together. After a couple days, Andrew's gonna head towards Mexico City. So today I'm gonna see art museums. Andrew is doing his tour and later on in the evening we're gonna meet up and at 11 our bus leaves to Puerto Escondido.
I was super excited for my day alone, to walk around in my own thoughts for the first time in almost 20 days. Now, unfortunately, I have no video material about the following story I'm going to tell you, as I thought this was the real deal, and instead of planning my YouTube video materials, I was thinking about how am I going to rescue Andrew and get him out of the possible trouble he might be in. So just bear with me and the material. So, we had decided to meet up with Andrew at 7 p.m. at the hostel. After spending some awesome alone time, I was looking forward to seeing Andrew again at night so that we could grab some dinner and I could tell him what I had experienced during the day. However, when the clock was 7:30, I started to feel uneasy. Where is this tour? It was already supposed to be here an hour ago. I was expecting to see Andrew already at 6:30 because that's when his tour actually was supposed to arrive at our hostel. And tours are always on time, even if we're in Mexico. I tried to calm myself down, but the further the clock kept ticking from 6:30, the more restless I got. I went to ask the hostel lady if she had any information on the tour. She was also pretty confused as to why the tour was this late. She promised to try to contact them. When the tour was already 1.5 hours late, I was sick with worry. Still no response back from the tour. Now I was sure that things were bad. I tried to keep my vivid imagination in aisle, but it just wouldn't work. A thought that always seems to pop into my head at first is that this thing has got to do something with drug cartels and decapitation. Surely. I was also certain that Andrew's bus had been either hijacked, there had been an accident, or the bus had been stopped by road thieves and the passengers were left on the side of the road, helpless. I was trying to fight back the panic-ridden tears and I was thinking of how I would try to find Andrew and how should I go on about contacting his sisters through Facebook to tell them that their brother was missing and that I would do everything to find him. Just when I thought that I couldn't bear the stress anymore, as it was already 8:15, almost 2 hours later than when the tour was supposed to arrive, The hostel lady came up to me and told me that the tour was just around the corner and they would be here soon. I was so relieved. I need a beer, I said, and left to buy some at the store. When I came back, there was Andrew, all smiles and all happy from the mezcal tasting. Apparently, some mom and kid had wanted to stay at one of the waterfall sites longer than intended, and the whole tour had been waiting for them. I was actually annoyed at first because jolly Andrew had no idea as to how worried I had been, and so I burst into tears when I told him about the terrible thoughts that had gone through my head. After I had finally calmed down, we went to grab some dinner, had a very much needed beer to soothe my nerves, and jumped on our night bus.